That's right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Phenomenal Views. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and not only am I not using my phone to record my videos, but I figured what a great way to start doing this again than by talking about one of my favorite series of all time, the yell that I just did. Let's talk about Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, I figured, well, Mortal Kombat 11 is still relevant. I figured, let's talk about the movie everybody's talking about, Mortal Kombat 11, which is actually animated by the people who are making the freaking DC animated movies, and the animation is not only transferred over, but it is done magnificently well. This is a really fun movie. Not only is it a movie that Mortal Kombat fans are going to enjoy, the animation is great, the voice acting is phenomenal. It hurts to watch, but in a good way. This is a gore fest, and if you are not only a gore fanatic and Mortal Kombat fan, but just like watching some awesome choreography kung fu stuff, you are going to love this movie. Now, I am going to go on ahead and say that I'm just going to go ahead and give my overall grade of the movie, because I am going to talk into depth a little bit, but I don't want to spoil it. So I honestly love this movie. I did. I've been hearing so much about it, and when I seen the trailer, I was like, I have to watch this. So I bought it, and here I am talking about it. This movie is so fun to watch. Not only does it really give an in-depth look at Scorpion as he is from a father to becoming the vengeful spirit of Scorpion to eventually becoming the kind of anti-hero that we come to know and love, not only from the games, but from the comics and, you know, everything else. And he is not voiced by Ed Boon, but the movie does a great job of building up to the "get over here," and it is still the Ed Boon voice that does it, and it is great. We get to see some great fights between, of course, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, because when you're having a movie about Scorpion, you gotta include the fight with him and Sub-Zero. I mean, it's in the text, man. But the voice act, like I said, is done great. The movie actually does a really good job of focusing on characters that we don't really get that much focus on. Now, yes, we have our three heroes, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage. And yes, the movie is centered around Scorpion, and it also does, you know, show a little bit of the first Mortal Kombat tournament. And we do get to see some more focus on Johnny Cage as a character, and that is interesting, even though the movie is around Scorpion. And I am going to say one of probably the downsides of this movie is they've made Scorpion so angry he not only refuses to die, but he's also overpowered as heck. I mean, for goodness sake, the guy's able to take out certain characters he shouldn't be able to take out on his own. I mean, for goodness sake. Now, this movie does kind of, even though it is focused on the first movie, it does take elements from the other films, including characters such as like Quan Chi, from having Jackson there, to even showing some characters from the 3D era, and even showing characters who didn't show up until Mortal Kombat 2. So this movie does have elements of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, I wouldn't necessarily say 3, but mostly Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 4. Or maybe more of a combination between Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 4. And you can tell that there is going to be a sequel because of how the movie ends. And I'm not going to give away how it ends, but I will say that this movie does actually, because after watching it a second time, the very first time I watched it, I didn't really feel like we got kind of a big dive into the tournament itself, because it honestly just kind of seems that every movie that you watch, the tournament is kind of chaotic and all over the place, and not, you know, not like a real tournament. But there is a line where Shang Tsung does say, "It is time for Mortal Kombat to begin. I have thought of who I want you to fight, and we're going to fight." Boom. And then I was like, okay, so that is a little bit better than, in all honesty, what it had done at first. And I liked that, and it made me appreciate the film even more. Now, I will say, one thing that kind of does bother me, and it's not the animator's fault, but, well, it might be. So the outfit that they have Scorpion in is his Mortal Kombat X attire. As you can see, it is his Mortal Kombat X attire. But when they finally transfer him from Hanzo Hasashi to Scorpion in his attire, the eyes is like too squinched. It's almost like the way like how they made his face look, it honestly did, like, he just doesn't look comfortable. And the face bothers me. But other than that, I enjoyed everything else about this movie. Now, other than the fact that it does somewhat screw up the timeline and how things work in the Mortal Kombat universe, this is a fun movie. I really did enjoy it. I honestly would give this movie an A. The only reason it doesn't get an A+ is because of things like, you know, that it doesn't do that usually happens in the Mortal Kombat tournament, and the fact that they kind of made him a little bit overpowered, but it is Scorpion's story, and you do, I guess, like, that is kind of a given. He is the poster boy for Mortal Kombat. Guys, I love the fact that I am back doing this. I love that I got my camera back. I'm getting some editing tech, and I need to get some other things together, but I'm going to be running some other things here shortly, and I cannot especially wait to start Shark Week, where I'm going to be reviewing a lot more shark movies, and I may even finish the Sharknado series. Who knows? I loved reviewing Sharknado 3. There's no Meg movie to come out, so sad, but I do have other shark movies that I have been waiting to tackle, and I'm going to tackle them. Guys, I'll see you next time, and I cannot wait to tackle more movies. I hope that you guys are staying safe, and I pray for all of us just to come out of this coronavirus thing healthy and be able to enjoy some more entertainment. Bye, guys.